No, I'm good. I'm at work, but I can talk. How's it going?
Up on things. I felt like we're kind of going with intermediaries between us, and I just finally decided I should probably just reach out to you personally. And so that's the main thing I want to do is make sure that you and I at least had a chance to, talk a little bit ourselves without everybody else around and going through people just to make sure we understand each other's point of view.
I mean, I called you and we spoke. I feel like we spoke. I mean, I made myself pretty clear. Yeah, I was pretty clear.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't okay. It's extortion. It was exploitation. And you shouldn't get the money, my town's money. It was wrong.
Okay. So the other thing I wanted to do on this call today was just see if we can come to some sort of agreement or some sort of agreement on next steps or something like that.
No, it's wrong. It's exploitation and extortion. I won't be a part of it.
Okay. But why do you think it's that way?
That's what the Texas law says.
Well, I mean, why do you think that this is called extortion? I'm not sure I understand.
If you ask somebody who doesn't have the means,
right?
If you ask somebody who doesn't have the means to give you money that they don't have, to sign a contract or to sign something that is rightfully needs to sign when you already received your funds and your money from the organization who was at fault, and you're like, I won't sign till I get this money, it's extortion. And she's an elderly disabled person. It's wrong.
Well, we both sides agreed to it. Like they're happy with the agreement.
No, they weren't. They were terrified of you. They're still terrified of you. They were terrified of being homeless and getting put out on the street and losing their home. They were not okay.
Well, that's not what they tell me, I guess, is they say that
because they're afraid of you.
Everyone's in agreement.
That's not true.
In her camp, is everyone's in agreement.
I mean, I am her camp.
With the outcome,
no,
including the payment.
No, they're terrified of you because you made it clear.
What have I done to make anybody terrified?
You made it clear that you wouldn't sign unless you got your money, that you felt like you were owed it. Because as you said, you're a victim too. You hadn't received a paycheck since July, right?
Well, I've never claimed to be a victim.
You did. When we spoke, you were like, nobody's seeing my side. I have suffered here too. Nobody's looking at it from my side.
I remember you suggesting that I was a victim too.
I said that you playing the victim is not. No, you said nobody's looking at my side. I suffered too. Nobody's looking at it from my point of view. I haven't received a paycheck since July.
Well, that much is true, yeah. But I'm not claiming to be a victim of the Bank of America and what they did. I never claimed that. I certainly have reasons like that where I could have. I mean, I've been being accused by you and your legion of followers and stuff on social media and email and in your articles you put that I'm greedy. But
did you not receive funds? Did you not receive money? Did you not receive money from PHH?
They paid off the loan of the mortgage that I took out. Yes.
Okay, so that's it, right? You said that's it. So you didn't lose anything.
Well, is my...
Wait. Let me back up. You got let me go back. You got $6,400 from PHH and you wanted $6,400 from Ms.Mamie. That's what you wrote in that email. The only money you haven't gotten was what you asked from Ms.Mamie, because Ms.Mamie didn't have it. The Bryan College Asian community had it, and I was the steward over that money. And the money was supposed to go.
Did not pay me $6,400.
Well, then I hope you're calling them, asking them for $6,400, just like you are Ms.Mamie, because you were clear in that email. You said you wanted $12,800, and you gave a clear calculation where you got the number from, and you split it in half. $6,400 from PHH and $6,400 from Ms.Mamie, as though she had the means and she needed to pay you to do the right thing.
That's a misunderstanding, though, Bobby.
How's that a misunderstanding? It's an email. You even told me. I think you just regret saying it.
No. I mean, send it to me so I can see what I said and see where we got wrong.
Go to your records. You sent the email.
What I asked for was $12,800 from Mamie, and they came back and said, would I take half? And I said yes. That's it. The PHH B of A part is all about the loan. I had other expenses that I had, and that's why I asked for 12.8. But they asked me if I would settle for 6.4. So I said yes. So I don't know about this other 6,400. That's just got to be a misstatement, misunderstanding, something. But no, I did not. I didn't get that from them. I didn't request that from them. I only requested that they pay back the loan that I got.
Well, any cost that you incurred should have came from them. Miss Mamie wasn't at fault. Like I said, she's disabled. She's elderly. She has rights and protections under the Texas law. Anything you felt like you were owed shouldn't have came from her. She didn't do anything wrong. Had she done something wrong, she wouldn't have been even had a dog in the fight. She's an innocent victim. And you wanted an innocent victim to give you something that you really didn't need. That the community gave for something other than a payoff. And I told you I wouldn't do it.
That I don't need it. I think I do need that. But it's my time. Like, first of all, let's just start with my willingness to give up this house was my choice. I didn't have to do it. Legally, they foreclosed on her. I agree with you that it's a technicality. I don't like it. And that's why I agreed to give it back. But I don't feel like I get any credit from you for my generosity to turn the house back over here. I didn't have to do that. And yeah, there's a small part and I feel like I should get big credit for that. And a little bit of upset from you about the 6,400, I would get that. But you have reversed that, and you're very bent out of shape about the 6,400 and give me zero credit, if any, for giving my generosity to give the house back to her, right? And the time and energy and effort and expenses I went to go to bat for her and to help her.
When did you go to bat? When did you go to bat?
Nothing.
When did you go to... I will say thank you for showing up and harassing her, because it made her call the police, and the police exposed what was going on. And that was great. So yeah, thank you, Richard, for your part in it. Thanks.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Again, last time we had this conversation, you're like, nobody's seeing my side. No, you're right. I'm not here to be on your side. I was here to ask Ms. Mamie what happened. I looked at the police report, right? I looked at all the facts. You had a choice to make. It was a simple choice.
I don't know anything about a police report, and I don't know anything why she would call them.
Yeah, because when people were... No, don't call Miss Mamie. Don't bother her anymore. Leave her alone. It's done. There's nothing. Miss Mamie doesn't have the power to write you the check. I do, and I'm not. I'm not giving you... She asked me to write the check, but I told you, you are not getting my town's money. So she doesn't have any power. Don't call her anymore. Do not contact her. Do not bother her. Do not show up at her house, her or her daughter. Do not leave them alone. This is still Texas.
I'm talking to their lawyer, and he assures me that they are in agreement with me. He's not said anything about them being afraid. Dr. Waldron says the same thing, that she's on their side. That we all are of the same opinion. They are happy with this outcome of her getting the house back, B of A getting paid their part, and me getting my part. Okay. So everybody seems to be okay with it.
It's interesting because I talked to Ms. Mamie and her daughter and the attorney myself. And they were really just worried about what you said, that you're angry, that you could bring criminal charges against me, that you could sue me, and they were worried about me and what you could do to me.
I have never threatened that.
They said,
you're talking about Mamie, that I could do that against Mamie.
I am repeating what they have said, you said. So just like you've had conversations with them and had an understanding, I have a conversation with them and had a clear understanding. So I have to make choices based on the information I've been given directly, and you have to make decisions. Now, there's two people here. I know my integrity and my morals and the choices I'm going to make. And I know your morals and the choices you make. And at the end of the day, I have to live with myself and the choices I make. And I feel great about this. There is nothing on paper that says Miss Mamie had to give you the money. She was scared. She was afraid. And she was frail. But I'm not.
I will ask them through
No, it's done.
the lawyer.
There's no more lawyer. He's done. It's done. It's rescinded.
I talked to him this morning, and it's not done. He has proposed, and he said we need to come to some agreement, and he was wondering if everyone would just meet at his office, that we could work this out.
No.
He proposed a couple other solutions.
No, I will not give you the money.
Are you saying I'm intimidating the lawyer, that he's afraid of me, that Dr. Waldron's afraid of me, that Andre is afraid of me? I mean...
You know what I'm saying? That this doesn't even matter. I took this phone call as a courtesy. Again, I respect my elders. I can say no. Dr. Walden asked. I said okay. And I'm doing pretty good being patient. So this is what I'm going to say. No. No. You're not getting my town's money. I'll return it back to everybody before I let you have it. I'll donate it to another charity. But it won't go to you, Richard. It's going to go exactly to what I told my community it would.
Well, donating to another charity is the same thing. Is it not as telling that it's not going for the reason that it was raised for?
Man.
So, Falby, like, you just seem to have this, you're okay with twisting things and saying lies and stretching the truth and that kind of stuff and hyperbole to get people to raise money. Like, you told things that weren't true.
Did I?
Yes, in the fundraiser.
Are you sure? Because I very clearly backtracked and verified the information. There were a lot of people to help me, Richard. Listen, I got stuff to do.
You said that they illegally foreclosed on her.
I am borrowing somebody's office. I gotta go.
Then you didn't fact check.
I gotta go. I'm borrowing somebody's office. Like, you just say one thing and the next. But I'm gonna say exactly what I told you when I called you that day. No. Okay? Have a blessed day, Richard. Leave Miss Mamie alone. Leave her daughter alone. Go live your life. Okay? You got a lot of properties in College Station. Man.
I do?
Yeah. So bless you. I wish you well.
One.
All right. So Richard, I got things to do.
Where are you getting this information from?
Listen. Hey, I answered the phone. I gave you an answer. All right. Have a blessed day, Richard. Bye.
Talk like adults.
Bye. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Fabi. Bye.